Welcome farmers, protocols are launching everywhere on the Terra chain. I am going to introduce Stader Labs and their community farming event here. It is running already since 3 weeks, but it is still open for another 1.5 months. And on the other hand, I shortly give an introduction on white whale. Let's go. Welcome back to Progressive Invest. My name is Philip and I'm talking about DeFi and cryptocurrencies. In case you would like to make more out of your assets, then subscribe to the channel. And in case you find any value in this video, then leave me a like and a comment in case you have any questions. This video is about Terra again, about 2 protocols which have been launched on Terra just recently, like a few weeks ago, and White Whale just launched a few days ago and had their boot swapping event. In case you didn't realize they have their boot swapping event, then I can just recommend you to follow me on Twitter, because there I am posting these kind of updates in a short notice. The boot swapping event was just like 2 days, so it was not really worth to do a video about it. Anyway, I think in case you are interested in the White Whale token, then there is still a good opportunity to actually do a purchase, because the price right now is in the range of the boot swapping event. It's actually the same price I got in on average when participating in the boot swapping event. But first of all, let's talk about Stader. What is Stader or Stader Labs? Stader Labs wants to provide a staking solution. They start on the Terra network. Later on, they want to be cross-chain, but so far, Terra is the first chain where they are launching. Likely you guys know about staking delegation on the Terra ecosystem, where you need to choose a validator and then delegate your Luna to a certain validator who you can trust that they are managing the Luna and the votings in an appropriate manner and don't get slashed and things like these. What Stader is doing is you can stake your Luna with Stader, and then they are actually managing the correct delegators for you. For example, when you stake with Stader, then you are not participating only in one delegator, they are spreading it out onto several delegators. On the other hand, what I think is the biggest value proposition here on Stader is that they are actually auto-compounding your yields. In case you stake with a delegator, then you have to claim your Luna and the different kind of stable coins and the airdrops. You all need to claim it by yourself. Of course, this costs fees all the time. And we know that fees on Terra are not that cheap. So it might make sense to actually stake with a solution like Stader, because then they are doing the whole auto-compounding for you and you don't need to take care of anything. That is actually quite convenient. So after all, Stader is actually a convenience solution for everybody who is interested in staking Luna and participating in the staking delegation. In case you have other strategies for your Luna, then this solution is likely not really for you. But there are a lot of people in the community, and also myself, part of my Luna is always just stake, because it's the most simple and also a quite safe solution, right? And you're also supporting the Terra network by your delegated stake. So we are here in the Stader app, and here you can see already that you have a certain pools, the blue chip pools, community pools, and airdrop plus. These pools are a little bit different from each other in terms of which delegators have been chosen for this. Blue chip is likely the most trusted delegators. Community are delegating to a little bit more different validators, and the airdrop plus pool is delegating to validators who are actually eligible for a little bit higher airdrop. There's a certain system in the Luna system that when you get airdrops, then your node just has to have a certain size and a certain pool of Luna, and also you have a certain commission. All these are different metrics making you eligible for the Terra ecosystem airdrops. So this is their first, or was their first product. What I think is the more interesting thing is the liquid staking solution. They introduced a token called LunaX. And to describe LunaX, we can go to the Medium article here. Long story short, we can see that here the LunaX token is somehow the same token like AUST. So LunaX is a receipt token for your staked Luna, and it is accruing in value according to the yields you are receiving to your staked Luna. It's as simple as that, right? In case you are not very new to DeFi, then this is a solution which is actually quite familiar already. We have that with several other protocols as well, where they introduced the staked token. And what is nice about that, first of all, there is a possibility that it can reduce the taxes. That is the one hand, that is the one solution. But the main reason why this is cool is because you can actually then take your LunaX here, in this case, your staked Luna, and move it around on the chain and even use it at other protocols. So far, it is not really possible to use it somewhere else except in Stader Labs themselves, but they are planning, for example, to integrate it with Anchor in the future. They want to give the ability to do leverage staking, where you can stake your LunaX again, borrow against it, then mint LunaX again, and looping it. Also quite a famous strategy in DeFi. So the main purpose here for the LunaX is that you can actually use it on other protocols and then borrow against it and actually work with your capital, right? In case you just stake your Luna on Terra Station, then these Lunas are locked. In case you want to make it liquid again, then you need to undelegate for 21 days. This period you have to wait, even though you want to sell your Luna maybe right away or use it in a certain protocol. That is actually quite nice that with LunaX you can just trade on Terra Swap and trade it for back to Luna. So you don't need to unstake it. So this token is liquid, it is accruing in value, and it can be likely used in the future to work with your capital, to borrow against it, to leverage it. You can do a lot of stuff in the future with it. This is actually a very, very nice solution, and I am currently using that here as well. I minted some LunaX and then afterwards staked it here on the Stader protocol. Why am I doing this? There is a community farming event of the Stader Labs protocol, and this community farming event is still ongoing. As you can see here in the reward section, that when you farm with your LunaX Luna pool, then you get rewards in SD token. This is nice because the LunaX token is already earning some yield, and when you pair it with Luna and stake it here on Stader Labs, then you're getting the SD token on top at a price at around 73. I'm not sure if this is a good price. I didn't do any calculations on that, but usually these community farming events, they are worth it because after launch, we often have the case that we go like a 5, 6, 7x easily, so you can sell it afterwards. In case you farm here, then keep in mind, after the community event is over, then not all of your SD tokens are unlocked. Only 50% are unlocked and available for sale. The rest will be vested over a certain period, I think over 6 months or so. Same like with the Apollo token. So far, 225,000 SD tokens have been farmed here in these pools, like the liquid staking pool, out of 1.5 million. So here we can see that the event is still ongoing for quite a long time. This is why I'm making a video about it, because you still have the chance actually to earn some extra yield on your Luna. So the question is, how do we actually get LunaX? It's actually quite simple. You just need to stake the Luna you have available. For example, here, 1 Luna is 0.9959 LunaX. Why is that? Yeah, the LunaX token, of course, the value accrual since launch will increase the price of the LunaX instead of the amount. So over time, we can see a larger and larger gap between the Luna and the LunaX price. Seeing the gap here now actually means that this whole thing is actually working. In case we wouldn't see an increase here, that would actually be quite concerning. So let's stake some Luna here. Then afterwards, you can see that you have the LunaX here. And then to participate in this liquidity pool, then you need to click Add Liquidity, go here onto Terra Swap, stake Luna and choose here LunaX. Say you want to stake 1 Luna and then here provide, yeah. Okay, this is done. And now here on the liquidity pool section, you see here, your LunaX pool should actually be available here. When are you getting these kind of rewards? 2 times per week, there is a snapshot taken by Stader Labs, and then afterwards, according to your stake and compared to the amount you have staked compared to the total amount staked. Yeah, right now there are like, I think 600,000 Luna staked here. You are actually receiving an airdrop of the SD token accordingly. So I think this was a short introduction of the LunaX. You can think about if you want to participate in the farming event. I think this is still going on like 1 or 1.5 months. Then really the nice thing is that actually you get yields on your LunaX already, and then pairing it up with some more Luna. So on this pool, you already get like 5%, yeah, half Luna, which is not receiving any yield, and half LunaX, which is receiving approximately 10% right now, or 11%. So you have 5.5% yield on that. Plus then you get the rewards for providing this liquidity. And I don't know how much this SD token will be worth after launch, but it could be actually worth it to participate here. It will be very interesting how the utility of LunaX will be in the future. I'm looking forward to it in case we can borrow against it. That will be actually super nice to do leveraged farming. And on the other hand, I am looking forward how Stader Labs wants to expand to other chains. I think Solana is on their roadmap quite soon. So quite a nice protocol. So the other protocol I just shortly want to introduce here is White Whale. White Whale is an arbitrage protocol, and it's called White Whale because actually whales are the ones who can make use out of arbitrage opportunities. What are they actually doing? They are checking out the price of UST, for example, on several different protocols and on several different chains, and then they're using their capital to buy it on the one chain, sell it on the other chain, or in terms of Luna, of course, we have the possibility to mint or burn Luna in case there is an arbitrage opportunity because UST is below or above peg. In case you don't know how the burn and mint mechanism for UST actually works, I would recommend you to check out one of my first Terra videos. It is in the playlist on my channel. So these arbitrage opportunities are usually only available for people with very large capital. What White Whale is actually currently doing, or what they did, is they are collecting capital. You can participate in the Whale token, buy the Whale token, and if you have participated in the bootswap event, then this vault, then this capital which you put in is collected in a vault, and this vault is actually be used to use these kind of arbitrage opportunity. For example, there is an ARB vault for UST, and then you can just say, okay, I want to deposit my UST or I want to deposit my Luna for this to actually participate in the capital pool, who is then being used to use these kind of arbitrage opportunities. A quite nice protocol for the Terra ecosystem, because on the one hand it keeps the Terra ecosystem stable and efficient, and on the other hand this is really like the Frog Nation narrative we have from Daniele Sesta as well. You can participate as a retail investor into opportunities which are only possible for individuals or institutions with very large capital pools, because these kind of arbitrage opportunities usually you can make like 0.05% plus in it. In case you do it with $1 billion, then of course you make quite a nice margin. But really, due to swap fees and due to bridge fees and all these kind of stuff, this is really only worth it for very, very large amounts. If we go into the web app here, then so far there's not much live yet. They had a bootswap event where they launched their token. It was actually quite nice. You could average into the token. In case you missed it, then yeah, again, follow me on Twitter. There I am posting about this kind of stuff. So far the Whale token is at 18 cents, and actually this is also the average price I got in. According to my understanding, this could be quite a good price so far, because we have a 25 million market cap. So far there are no vaults live, but I think once they are executing some strategies, then this token is maybe, yeah, maybe this is no financial advice here, is maybe rising, because if you stake your Whale, then a large part of the fees in the protocol, like 90% of the fees, are distributed to Whale holders. So that means you likely get a nice APR on your whale token. And another part of the actual profits the protocols makes is used to buy back whale at on the open market. So the use case for whale and also the utility for whale is actually quite nice. So there is actually value distributed to the whale token, and therefore I am quite confident on the whale token. Yeah, of course, I mean, with the Terra protocol tokens, we need to start being a little bit more careful here, right? We have seen the Nexus protocol token losing a lot. We have seen the Valkyria token losing a lot, the Pylon protocol token losing a lot. We need to be careful here, and that's also why I didn't allocate that much money to the whale token. But I think the protocol is a quite cool protocol, and I also want to participate into the protocol and what they're doing, right? I want to be part of the white whale mission. So in case you are interested in that, then yeah, as I said, white whale price is still at a good price because market cap is quite low. And then let's look forward when they are launching the first arbitrage vaults here. This is actually quite a advanced protocol or advanced mechanism. So yeah, let's give them some time so they can do their job appropriately, because in case they do it wrong, then funds are lost. So security is a big issue here. All right. So this was it about Stader protocol and white whale. Let me know in the comments in case you participate in any of them, on what are your thoughts on it. In case you find any value in this video, then leave me a like. And in case you want to receive more content like that in the future, then subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.